everybody, and welcome back to more children's Torah stories. Remember what we learned about last time? The Jewish people went all the way through the desert and they got water when they needed water, and Hashem gave them food which came from the sky. It was amazing, and eventually they arrived at the special mountain. What was the special mountain called, Yeladim? Har Sinai, Mount Sinai. And Hashem called Moshe to come up to the top of the mountain. What sound did Hashem make to call Moshe up the mountain? It went like this. It was the shofar. And Moshe went up the mountain, and Hashem made a special cloud come on the mountain. And the cloud was like a microphone, so that Hashem could talk to Moshe. And Hashem said to Moshe, Moshe, go and tell the Jewish people, I love you so much. I've taken such good care of you. And when I brought you out of Egypt, I carried you on the wings of vultures. And Yeladim, I don't know if all of you saw the special painting that I've got behind me with the man with the vulture's wings around him. That was Hashem showing the Jewish people, see how much I care about you, and I carry you on the wings of vultures. Vulture is a strong bird that flies so high, and I have brought you here. And now, Jewish people, I want to give you something so special. Do you want my Torah, Jewish people? And what do you think the Jewish people said? Thumbs up if they said yes, thumbs down if they said no. What did they say? Yeah. Excellent, Yeladim. They said yes, we do want to receive the Torah, please, thank you. So Moshe went back up, and Moshe said, Hashem, the Jewish people said, yes, please, we would love the Torah. So then Hashem says, great, go back down again and tell them. They need to take 3 days to get ready. Do you know what they need to do to get ready, Yeladim? They all need to go to what's called a mikvah. A mikvah is a special pool of water that hasn't been in a bucket or a tap. So it's like the sea or a river or a lake or a puddle of rainwater or anything like that. So, if you could, no, Shalva asked me, can you put it in a bucket and pour it? And I'm afraid not. As soon as you put it in the bucket, no good. Can't use it no more for mikvah water. But luckily, remember when Moshe hit the rock and all the water came out? That was all from a river at Har Sinai, at Mount Sinai. So there was a river right there. So they had plenty of water. They must all go to the mikveh. And they must even put their clothes in the mikveh. So they put all their clothes in the mikveh, and they all went in the mikveh. And then they were ready for the giving of the Torah. And on the third day, Hashem called Moshe up to the mountain. So Moshe went up the mountain, and Hashem said, Moshe, tell the Jewish people, be careful, don't come up the mountain. You must stand a little bit far away from the mountain, because when Hashem starts giving the Torah, it might be a little bit scary. So stand far away from the mountain. So everyone said, okay. So Moshe went back and he told the Jewish people again, Jewish people, please remember, do not come too close to the mountain. And then, while Moshe was busy talking to them, what happened? Hashem started speaking to the Jewish people. And Hashem said, Jewish people, I have special mitzvot to give you. I have special commandments. Do you know what these commandments are called, Yeladim? The 10 Commandments. But you remember what we said yesterday? There aren't actually 10. How many are there, Shalva? 14. There are really 14, but we still call them the 10 Commandments, because some of them have got more than one commandment in it. But it's 10 different sections, so we'll call them the 10 Commandments. Well, commandment number 1. Firstly, who knows all 10? Who knows all 10 of the 10 commandments? Me. That, I'll show you what that is. That is an idol. That is an idol. That's going to be commandment number 2. This is the idol that we're going to see. This is a rabbit idol. We'll learn more about the rabbit idol in just a second. Well, commandment number 1 is, I am Hashem, your God, who took you out of Egypt and stopped you from being slaves. That is commandment number 1. That took you out of away from being Paro slaves, from being slaves in Egypt. I am Hashem. And Hashem told that to the Jewish people so that they would know. Daddy. Yes, my boy? Yeah, we'll see how that one works in a second. And Hashem told them that so that they would know. Hashem wants you to be free. Hashem does not want you to be a slave. Hashem wants what's good for you. Hashem doesn't want to make things bad for you. Hashem cares about you so very much. So that is what Hashem was telling them. Number 1, I am Hashem who took you out of Egypt. Number 2, don't pray to idols. Do you know what idols are, Yeladim? Here is a pretend idol. Idols are statues that people pray to. Now, can you imagine? It's a bit of a funny thing, but can you imagine this? Imagine somebody saying, oh, Mr. Rabbit statue, please make it rain. Please, Mr. Rabbit statue, will you make it rain? Yeladim, can a rabbit statue make it rain? No way, Jose. That's crazy. That's a silly thing. And, oh, Mr. Rabbit statue, please give me lots of money. Can a rabbit statue give you lots of money? No way, Jose. Oh, Mr. Rabbit statue, please make my children nice to me. That's a silly thing to say for the rabbit statue. Who should we ask for things if we want to pray and we want to ask for things? Who should we ask, Yeladim? Quite right. Hashem. Excellent. I can see so many children said that. Excellent. Even pointing up to the sky in heaven. So you must listen to Hashem. And we must pray to Hashem. Hashem can do all of those things. Who made the sun and the clouds and the rain? Hashem. If we want rain, we can obviously ask Hashem. Hashem can make it rain. Who makes money and who helps people to have money? That's Hashem. Who helps people with children and parents and brothers and sisters? That's all Hashem. We can definitely ask Hashem for everything, but no asking idols. Don't pray to statues. That's just crazy. That was number 2. Number 3. Be very careful with Hashem's special name. Hashem told us His special name. Do you remember how we say Hashem's special name? We say it when we say a bracha. I'm going to tell you now because we're learning Torah together. Normally we say Hashem, which just means the name. But now I'm going to tell you Hashem's special name. And that is Adonai. That is Hashem's special name that we say when we are learning Torah or when we are davening or something like that. We say Hashem's special name. So Hashem says, be careful with my special name and don't just say it all the time. Only say it at the right time. That was number 3. Then Hashem said number 4. Hashem said, I gave you a special day, a very special day every week that you can use that special day for all kinds of wonderful things. What is that special day that Hashem gave us? What is that day called? I'll give you a clue. It happens after Friday and it happens before Sunday. That day is called Shabbat. Hashem gave us Shabbat. Excellent, Yeladim. I can see that some of you got that right. Hashem gave us Shabbat. Shabbat is such a special day that Hashem gave us. Not at the moment. Thank you, boy. Shabbat is such a special day that Hashem gave us so that we can do 2 things on Shabbat. The one thing is that we remember we are free. Because on all the other days we work so hard. Especially adults work so hard, but I think children also work hard, right? Especially if you're at school. What do you think, Yeladim? Do you work hard or not have to work so hard? You do work quite hard, Aaron. No, you're not sure. In between. Yeah, also, Lisa's son. Yeah, don't have to work so hard. Rachel or Rachel. Yeah, you guys working pretty hard. So, for me, I know I have to work so hard during the week. But on Shabbat, we get to have a beautiful rest. Like this. Whoa! Oh, sorry, I fell asleep. Okay. So on Shabbat, we get to have a rest because that's when we remember that we are not slaves. So for 6 days, should I go to sleep again? 6 days, I will now. 6 days we work so hard, but then on Shabbat, whoa, oh, on Shabbat we can have a lovely rest, and we can talk to Hashem, and we can spend time with our family, and we can have such a great time. That's one reason why we rest on Shabbat, because then we know that we are not slaves when we rest on Shabbat. Hashem said to us, don't be slaves. So we rest every Shabbat and then we're not slaves. That's way number one. And reason number two we rest on Shabbat is because of how Hashem created the world. Hashem created the whole world, Yaladim. The sea and the sky and the land and the trees and the birds and the bees and the butterflies and the bananas and the viruses and the mosquitoes and the mountains and the huge rhinoceroses and the water lilies. Hashem made it all. And Hashem did that in how many days? Show me with your hands. How many days did Hashem take to create the world? No, Aaron, wasn't as many as that. How many days? Show me. Ginsberg's. Excellent, Ginsberg's. 6 days Hashem took to make the whole world. Just to remind you quickly, day 1, light and dark. Day 2, sea and sky. Day 3, bushes and plants. Day 4, sun, moon and stars. Day 5, birds and fish. Day 6, animals and people. And day 7, Hashem rested. Hashem stopped making. Hashem relaxed. Hashem gave a time to breathe. No, I'm not going to sleep right now. Thank you, boy. Hashem gave us a time to breathe on a Shabbat. So that's what we do. 6 days we work, and on day 7 we do like Hashem. We stop creating and we breathe. So that's day number 4. Mitzvah number 4. Hashem said, make Shabbat a special day and make sure that you remember that you are not slaves and that Hashem rested from creating the world. Then, next mitzvah is mitzvah number 5. This is an important one, Yeladim. This is called honor your father and mother. So here, I will give you some examples. Here are 3 puppet people. Here is the mom, here is the dad, here is the child. So the mom and dad say to the child, please will you make me a cup of tea? And the child says, no, go make it yourself. Is that a good one, Yeladim? Thumbs up or thumbs down? That's a terrible one. I can't believe what the child said. Let's try again. My lovely child, please will you go make me a cup of tea? Yes, of course I will, mother. Right away. Run. Tea. There you go. Thank you. Thumbs up or thumbs down? Much better. The father says, my dear child, you are making such a noise, running around the house like crazy, bouncing off the walls. Please, will you give me a few minutes of quiet? I am trying to work. And the child says, yes, okay. Thumbs up or thumbs down? No, that was not so good. The child was trying to listen, but they didn't stay quiet. for the dad to work. Let's try a different one. My lovely child, please will you sit with me so we can learn some Torah together? Oh, yes, I would love to learn Torah with you. Learn, telling children's Torah stories about the Jewish people in Egypt. Thumbs up or thumbs down? Thumbs up. That was fantastic. Those are some of the ways that children must take care of their parents. I'll give you another one. The parents get old. They can't take care of themselves so much anymore. Don't worry, Mum and Dad. I will take care of you. I will go and do shopping for you. I will help take you places that you need to go. I'll make sure that I take care of you when you can't take care of yourself. What do you think, Yeladim? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Definitely thumbs up. That was excellent. A pat on the head for you, young child, for doing such a good job taking care of your parents. Well, that was a number 5. Number 6. Oh, you can go get a banana. Number 6 is don't kill people. Now, obviously, I think you all understand that. Should we be hurting other people? Yes or no? No way. Definitely don't be hurting other people. And that's what Hashem says as well. Don't go hurting other people. Then there are still even more mitzvot. So we saw so many today. We've seen 6 mitzvot already today. Number 1, I'm Hashem who took you out of Egypt. Number 2, don't pray to silly idols. Number 3, be careful with Hashem's special name. Number 4, there's a wonderful day that Hashem gave us called Shabbat. Number 5, take care of your mom and dad. And number 6, don't hurt other people. Well, Yeladim, there are still 4 more mitzvot that we are going to learn together. And what I'm also going to do is I'm busy putting together a quiz of all different questions that I'm going to send out. And whoever gets all the questions right is going to get a lovely prize. So I hope you all do very well on that. But that's it for today. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.